I had this theory for Firefly. I think Firefly is Sam. I wanted to talk about this for like the last week, literally because of one shot. Well, 2 shots actually. So right here with Firefly, oh, they're doing this thing where you're looking at her like something bad's gonna happen. When you see shots like this in movies and shows where they're trying to capture that moment, it's before, you know, the storm. And then I'm like, oh, the storm doesn't have to be her death. The storm could be her being a villain. There's also, I would think, you know, like these things, sparklers, right? That might be, you know, oh, she's destruction or something, because I'm assuming Sam. But literally, it's this part right here. This part right here where she's falling, right? With fire. You see the exhaust behind her? The artificial light. That's what happens when, you know, you have like an artificial flame. Say if you had like a stove, right? You light up the fire, you got these blue flames. She's falling and almost in like a flying pose. Where do we see that fire? Where do we see that? Where do we see that again? Literally, the lines, right? The lines, the pose, the falling. Well, she's more flying. But also, you want to know the other thing too? This color palette here, the white, gold with green. Who else has that same white, gold, green pattern? Tell me, is Sam a guy or a girl? Sam is now a girl. I am so used to the name Sam also being used as a girl's name, but Sam can also be short for Samantha. Firefly's name is an alias, like Silverwolf, probably not her real name. This shot, I always thought, because we see Firefly over here in the back, I always thought that meant that Firefly was dead, right? Like Firefly dies or something like that. 2 things I can think of. 1, we're facing away from Firefly and then we can't see them. So that's like to show the opposition between the 2. Like we're not seeing them at all. You can tell it's Firefly because the last time the main character was lit up like this, it was in front of them. But this time it's behind them, right? But then think of it like this, because you can, if you look over here, Firefly is glowing. The same energy that Sam has. This instance right here where we see the light and the main character turns around to it, you would believe that it's the sunrise. But in actuality, it's Firefly going, let me put on the... Yeah, I could imagine the altercation. It's like literally, when did you find out? And then the main character is like, I always had the feeling. And then Firefly goes, you know I can't let you go then. I know. And then they turn around to fire. Especially with the things too. You see the little like sparkles that look like Firefly? Look at it. The same energy. The same energy. Oh my gosh. The scene between Firefly and the MC, it was gonna go like this. If you want it, you'll have to take it. Firefly transforming, you know, but you already knew that. I had a feeling you'd say that. Pulls out the fire lance. How many times have we fought? The only memory I've had of us since I arrived at Pinnacle. And they both smiled because they're thinking about how good the time was. Time to finish this, Firefly.
Choice, go fight it!
And since I was also talking about colors, they also did something similar in the Interstellar Journey trailer, the launch trailer for the game with Don Hung and Bibiru Nye. When you see the leaf for Don Hung, and then you see the same leaves / the same color palette jacket, while also seeing him from behind with Bibiru Nye later in the same trailer. But also, they do this. The reason they're doing this, oh man, who is Sam? Why is Sam like, you know, wearing this suit? Now it's like, you know, there's this mystery behind Sam. But then also, you know, there's this little, even though it's like supposed to be the fire of like maybe something burning in the back, it almost looks like a firefly. You know? That's all I can say. Ha ha ha. This could very well be either a mech suit that she controls from a distance, or, you know, she just turns into this.
I know.
They are either related in some kind of way, or Firefly controls Sam. And now I'm suddenly once again like, oh man, I guess rolling Firefly is back on the table. You know what the worst case scenario would be? Is that they release Firefly as a character, and then later down the line, they release Sam as a separate character, but it's Firefly in the same version. What hurts me is, for the longest time, ever since we first watched the trailer, I was saying that, oh no, Himiko's fine. Himiko's fine because it's Firefly that's in danger, you know? It's Firefly that's in danger. She's not in danger. She is the danger. That means Himiko is in danger. I was gonna make a video on how I thought Firefly was going to be the reason why Himiko doesn't have a death fly. Firefly proceeds to transform and unalive Himiko. No. She doesn't unalive Himiko. What happens is that she breaks the floor under Himiko. And then Himiko does some sick skateboarding trick with her suitcase, you know, and flies back up.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That's why she's falling. Oh my God. You know what? If Firefly is Sam, they have the biggest chance to reference either Kamen Rider, Gridman, or Ultra. Oh my God, they could definitely reference Gridman. Oh my gosh. The original Gridman, they go into a digital world, right? It's not in the real world. They kind of like summon Gridman in that world to like save, you know, that world and then the outside world, right? And then the reboot, or the actually not, it's SSS Gridman, that also takes place in a dreamland. Oh my God! If Firefly has like a transformation, right? This is, you know, Sam is some digital entity.
Right.
Why is his voice so deep?
Flash!
She does this literal pose. Look at that. Firefly right there. And then. If I see this, I will pop off so hard. I would pop off so hard. And then as the fight starts. Yo, the music goes down my ears. It's so loud. I know they wouldn't get his VA, but one of my all-time favorite VAs, Hikaru Midorikawa, he's the VA for like Gridman, the robot. Oh my gosh, or if I see something like this happen. They're already making like trigger anime references, plus the whole fight with like the big trash can and whatchamacallit, and Sampo spoiling the entirety of Petticoat right here. I hear anything like access Sam, access something flat, I'ma actually like flip the heck out. And I'd be like, I'm solidifying, I've claimed Sam as one of my own. Imagine Firefly is inside the robot like an Ava. Yo, bro. Pilot the mecha, Firefly. Or I'm gonna make Blade do it again. You're worried, you know, we're gonna have to fight Firefly or something like that, you know? Because if Firefly is Sam, there's a possibility that Sam dies in the middle of the story, and that means we don't get the Stellaron Hunter, you know, somehow. I don't know why. That'd be kind of crazy. I doubt that they would do that, though, because we could have characters that aren't even there. You know, like Ala Ting Yun. I mean, let us play Himiko, and she's a dead woman walking.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Imagine the second we step off Penacony, there's like this red flash of light for Himiko. Like literally when she steps off, and that's like the first warning sign. Who's got two-person? This right here. The video's like, Penacony's gonna be a nice and positive and wholesome story. Date with Firefly, the Penacony arc will be fun. Nightlife arc. And then it's like, meanwhile, this has been a whole adventure for me. This is definitely gonna come in handy when I want to make the video about this guy and who he is. Oh wait, what? He wrote the story for... Oh no! The people who know. Not another night globe, bro. Well, please get out of the express.